guys, if you go back and watch the beginning of the first wheel shootout video, this will look exactly the same because it is the same. We're going to be testing the Schwalbe G1 RS Pros and the 55 because we haven't tested them yet against the Conti Race Kings because they're the most similar in size. I think a more equal test maybe have been the Schwalbe Thunderbirds 2.1s.
I think that would have made more sense, but I don't disagree with what you're doing at all.
These are bigger than the Thunderbirds.
These are also the same size as those Contis.
Yeah, they're the same width.
Yeah.
They both measure 56.
I recently got a really cool tire in the mail, the Terra Adventures.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about doing 55 G1s versus Terra Adventure, but like that doesn't make any sense.
No, that's a race tire, and the Terra is an adventure tire, an endurance casing per se.
Whereas Conti doesn't make a Terra Speed in 55, and so I keep telling them that. I do believe that this is a completely fair, correct test.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be testing them on the reserves, not the zips. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, so we're using reserves for that.
Reserves for this tire test.
Got it.
I don't really have a reasoning, but that's just what I'm gonna do.
It makes sense because we're doing 2 videos at once.
Yeah, we're doubling up the videos.
We're actually doing 3 videos. I'm doing a video too, but this is like, you guys want, if you want some behind the scenes, we've just been standing here filming intros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just gotta get it done because we know you guys want to watch these videos, even if it is just to tell us that this data isn't cool.
I think people have actually switched the other way and have started to be appreciative of our data.
I know people have.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just haters, and it's okay.
I just wanted to give people credit because, like, I do think there's a lot of people that have just taken our test for what it is and not overcomplicated it and just said, like, we appreciate you making it.
Oh, it always works, though. People keep coming out with, like, legit data, and then it backs up our not legit data.
Bicycle rolling resistance dropped 2.2 rapid race Dubnatal rolling resistance data today, and and they showed that the 2.2 rapid race dubs are 2 watts slower than the Race Kings, which is effectively almost exactly what we found in our test.
If
so
you, like, do the calculations to find out watt of the Race Kings and the Dubnatals from our Dubnatal versus Race King video, it ends up being like roughly 2 watts.
It's close enough that it is backing up what we found is that they also found that the Race King is faster than the Dub.
Happening.
Yeah, so
even though this isn't scientific, I think you can take the data to be like relatively accurate. Unless we haven't had it happen yet, but since I'm saying this, it probably will happen. But so far, every tire that's won the out has also won the back, which just means it's like relatively consistent.
yeah, that's true.
If like one tire won the out and then a different tire won the back, then it'd be like, well, what's going on there? But that hasn't happened.
Cool.
Yeah, we got a lot of writing to do, so we're gonna get to it, and then we probably will just see you all in the shop when we talk about the results.
That's what this is always about.
That's how we do it.
Sick. Okay.
Bye. Back. You know it's a good day when we have the whiteboard. It's got the information from the last video. We tested the Gerses, the Schwalbe G1 RS in the size 55 against the tried and true Race Kings.
And they won.
Who did?
The G1 RSs.
Yeah, so I've only ridden them like 3 or 4 times in back-to-back with anything. And immediately after riding these and then putting these on, I was like, oh, these feel good.
You did like reruns on those and then put those on as well.
Yeah. Immediately I was like, these tires feel fast. If you guys already watched our other video, this was this wheel set with the Kings. And it went 715, 550 with the car gain. So this should really be like 552 to 554, somewhere in there. And then the G1 RSs went 710. And 5:59, so 5 seconds faster and roughly 3, 4, 5 seconds faster.
My take is add them up, and the winner is the one that
average it out. Yeah. And the G1 RSs were
cooking
faster than I was expecting.
They're really good.
So I know we talked about it at the beginning of this video that maybe the better test would have been testing these against the Thunderbirds, because the Thunderbirds always beat the Race Kings
by like a second.
every time we've tested them.
But it's just like a second.
But they've always been super close.
Yeah.
These beat these by like 4, 5, 6 seconds. So there might be a new fastest tire in town. I don't know.
I really like the 55s, guys. I've been running like 55s in the Vittorias and I have these Conti Terra Adventures, and I'm not running the fast ones.
Yeah.
But the size is just really, it's a good size.
I mean, that's why I've been loving the Race Kings and the Thunderbirds and those types of tires, because it's the size that I like. I've mentioned this before on our YouTube, that once tire companies start making fast gravel tires, people will stop running mountain bike tires for gravel.
This is the first one.
This is the first one. The G1 RS has always been fast, but now they made it in a 55, which is the same size as mountain bike tires. And now you have a really fast gravel tire.
But it has better mud clearance because it's not as tall.
There's no knobs.
And it doesn't have knobs, so it's like less risky.
The tread is designed for gravel, which I think is important, because it has almost nothing in the center, so it rolls fast on smooth gravel and on the road, which most gravel races have at least some road. And then it has the cornering knob, so when you lean your bike over to corner, you get a little bit of traction. I don't know, maybe people should start running some G1 RSs and 55s instead of running Race Kings or Thunderbirds.
Or it's an option. I mean, like, I think it's a great option. Yeah.
Yeah, and here before too long, Race Kings are going to be out of stock. And personally, I don't like Dubnatals. And then Thunderbirds, we got them in stock right now, but they won't last for more than a week. Those will be out of stock again. 55 G1 RSs seem to be available.
I just did a Continental pre-book. QEP is the only distributor that you can buy Continental from in the US. We tried to order 100 Tanwall Race Kings.
They only have Blackwall, right?
And they actually told me that we couldn't. Like, there's none.
They're not happening.
So then what we did is we ordered 200 black ones. And I'm guessing that once those are gone, we're good. That's it.
No more
like forever.
Yeah.
Like, I've been told that tan walls are done unless somebody cancels an order. I told my dude that if anybody cancels, that we would just take them all.
Yeah.
But I think we're down to like 20 left.
We don't have very many left.
Yeah, but the black ones are just as good, right?
Supposedly. Yeah. I've never ridden the black ones.
Well, the black ones have been sold out for like the last year and a half.
I've always ridden the tan ones because I like the tan walls.
Yeah.
I just think it looks cool. I always get tan walls when it's available.
Second thing is, the reason Thunderbirds are so hard to get, they are investing more molds into the gravel stuff. Schwalbe would rather you buy these G1 RSs. That's like really what's going on. They don't view the Thunderbird as a gravel tire as a company, and they think that this is the gravel tire you should be buying. Luckily, it is good. So
it's really
we're
good.
not super stressed about that. If we live in a world where this is the tire that ends up kind of sliding in, then there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think this might be the tire you should be running. I'll definitely have to test the Thunderbirds versus these in the future. Now that I know that these are as fast as they are, I just assumed since it was a gravel tire, it would be slower, because that's just how the thinking has been since gravel tires have been a thing. They always over engineer them with too much puncture protection and stuff.
Kind of like my Terra Adventures.
Yeah, the Terra Adventures are bomb proof, but pretty slow.
I actually really like this tire. I'm gonna race it against something at some point.
Just to see how fast / slow it really is.
But the size and everything is good.
Yeah.
Conti really needs to come out with a 55 Terra Speed. I think that's the solution.
That tire would blow like a lot of things out of the water.
I don't understand why they aren't doing it, because
it would be identical to a Thunderbird.
They've made 55, so it's just make it in the fast tire.
That tire would be insane.
Yeah, it would be insane. We finally verified that the 55s
They're
indeed
really
good.
Fast. Yeah, I don't know why this tire has been so underrated. We sell like a few of them a week.
We've sold a decent amount of them.
We've sold a decent amount, but they aren't flying off the shelves like most of the other tires. And I think after this video, they probably will start to fly off the shelves.
One thing I wanted to mention too is that 55 fits in a MOG really good.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't
no problem.
it's I think it actually fits the MOG better than the Race King does. If you're looking,
it doesn't have the tall knobs in the center, which like a lot of people, every time I post a picture on Instagram of a Race King on a MOG, this angle right there scares them, even though it's totally fine. Like your tire's never going to expand that way. So you're chilling, but this doesn't have that extra mil or two of height to it. So these
The
fit,
sidewalls are shorter too.
these fit even better. So yeah, this might be the new thing. I might even run a Big Sugar. I don't know.
As long as you're okay with risking the punctures, I think you'll be fine.
Dude, if they're faster, I'm kind of to the point where like I'm not fast enough to keep up on an inferior setup.
You have to.
So I need to risk the flats just to keep up.
That's fair.
Does that make sense? Because
No, that
like
makes sense.
I can either get dropped on these or keep up on these, but maybe flat. I don't know.
I think it would make sense. Anyway, if you guys want a set, we have them in stock, and we do have Race Kings, but honestly, like we don't. Like
They'll be gone probably by the time this video
we are
comes
going
out.
to be getting the Blackwall ones sometime in the winter, but very, very, very low. I know I said that we're getting 200, but we sell a lot of tires, y'all, so they go pretty.
They go quick.
Yeah.
They go really quick. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.